Tiny Palmyra Atoll, a national marine monument located 1,000 miles south of Hawaii, is one of our planet's most remarkable and diverse wildlife refuge areas. I visited Palmyra with the Nature Conservancy and the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, who have jointly managed this remote 5-square-mile refuge since its acquisition in the year 2000. En route to Palmyra, our first sight of land was a thin strip of sand, Kingman Reef, that rises just several feet above sea level from ocean depths of more than 2 miles. Palmyra's peak elevation is just 30 feet, and we are reminded of the fragility of these landscapes over the planet's lifespan of 4.5 billion years. Unlike some larger Pacific islands, it appears that Palmyra was never settled.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, splash.
Today, Palmyra's reefs support a vast array of wildlife, including predators such as sharks and barracuda, to thousands of other species such as manta rays and turtles, swarms of fusiliers, jacks, butterfly and damselfish, wrasses, parrotfish, rare giant clams, and many others. The marine refuge is home to more than 100 species of coral, many times the number found in the Caribbean Sea. Palmyra's pristine ecosystems were dramatically disrupted soon after Pearl Harbor was attacked in 1941, and the United States plunged into World War II. The island was transformed into a naval base with a runway long enough to accommodate large aircraft. Palmyra's brief use as a military base had a devastating impact on its ecosystems. Recent restoration has made it a magical place to observe the natural world and the ability to restore ecosystems disrupted by human activity. The eradication of non-native rats has contributed to a resurgence of tropical forest seabirds and invertebrates. A recovering population of large Pisonia trees sometimes rise to heights of 100 feet amidst lush vegetation supported by heavy rainfall. Nutrients from this once again vibrant terrestrial ecosystem support the vitality of Palmyra marine life. The world's largest invertebrates, rare coconut crabs, roam the island along with other invertebrates such as hermit crabs. Palmyra is teeming with a vast array of seabirds, supported by restoration efforts over several decades. The refuge is managed by a small team operating in modest facilities powered largely by solar panels and wind power. Congratulations to the Nature Conservancy and the Fish and Wildlife Service for their important work, including scientific studies to understand how Palmyra can serve as a model for environmental sustainability around the world.
Palmyra Atoll to me is a gem in the Pacific. There are many nice little islands out there, but after spending many years on Palmyra, it really just blows me away that every single day I'm here I can see something new. Huge amounts of apex predators, endless coral reefs, bird populations like I never even knew existed, hundreds of thousands of birds on such a small piece of land. We also have a wonderful population of coconut crabs. To just be walking down a path and walk past this amazingly prehistoric animal just ambling down the path is pretty cool. There's so much wildlife that you really need to be careful of where you stand. We try not to tend to go into the undergrowth at all because there's still a lot of ordnance and metal objects left over from when the military occupied Palmyra Atoll back in the early 40s. Working in a remote environment definitely takes a somewhat special person in the sense that you need a lot of patience and you need to be able to adapt to an environment pretty quickly and stay adaptable within that environment as it's constantly changing around you, both in the weather and the people that you're assisting. We work with many research groups. All of them are different. Palmyra allows me to interact with lots of really special and cool people. And that's what keeps driving me. It's the research and the people that I get to meet. No 2 days are the same. We might be scuba diving, doing fish transects. The next day we're tagging manta rays. The next day we're catching sharks and planting acoustic receivers for shark tagging movements, or doing hydrological surveys in the lagoon. There's such a myriad of research going on here, and I'm so lucky in the position that I fill. I get to assist with so much of that I get to learn lots of facets, small pieces of lots of research projects. Working on a really remote outpost, you do give up some luxuries in life. I'm not one that really needs a lot of luxury, so it doesn't bother me, but I do work with some people that wish they had lots of different things, or more of maybe a nightlife or a social life. You don't have any of that working on a remote atoll. But as far as little knick-knack things or niceties in life, it really doesn't bother me. We get fed amazingly well, and we get so well taken care of by the crew here that I just love every minute that I'm on Palmyra.